China is really also an innovation hub for the possibilities which this kind of interaction and blending of the different interactions with the customer in the online and offline world can produce.
2 months after Ingka Centres announced its first co-ownership partnership in China with GoHigh Capital for 3 Livat properties, its Global Operations Vice President, Milen Gentchev, revealed to Yicai the company's strategy in the world's second-largest economy and explained how it achieved a 97% occupancy rate and 140 million visitors, up 5% from the previous financial year.
This is a really great opportunity for us because then the investment, they are really part of the strategy of Ingka Centres, but also they are very normal within also the commercial real estate industry, where you of course develop assets and you also need after a certain time to release capital in order to invest into a further growth opportunities. For the first time we are making such a setup because in that way we think we can achieve really 2 very important goals. On the one side, we will continue to own and really manage those meeting places, which will continue to provide strong positive impact for our partners, for our customers. There will be no disturbances. It will be really continuity into the whole process. On the other side, as I said, any company is looking at the strategies and possibilities to also unlock capital which can be invested into further growth. So we are really seeing this as a win-win opportunity. I think there are really a very good reasons for this. First of all, we have proven that they are successful over many years. They really have this solid success which gives the opportunity for now win-win relationship also with an external party becoming a co-owner there. We have very professional teams. They're also very experienced. They know very well also the market. So I think these are all ingredients which provide the opportunity to continue to be successful also for the future. Therefore, after a thorough analysis, we came to the conclusion that these 3 assets are really the best one for such kind of a setup, for such a structure. I am also quite confident we are well on track, and of course, I believe that all the necessary also external approvals and also the internal process is going very well in line also with our timelines. It is too early to make any kind of conclusions. Our focus is to make success with the current setup. This is very important. I think the success is built step by step, and we want really to focus. I think that is also one topic I want to emphasize, that focusing and concentration is also very important on the Chinese market, because you cannot throw your efforts and power to too many things, and therefore our first and foremost focus is really to make this a tremendous success. I think exactly from just fast expansion and grabbing as much as possible of the opportunities. Now it's really the time to look, okay, from this moment forward, how I can differentiate, how I can really make difference, because this I think will be more and more the key for the future success. Yeah. Absolutely. There are a lot of challenges, and each of these challenges is at the same time representing an opportunity. We have been just a few years ago going through an event for the retail business, I mean the pandemic, and many believe that that physical retail is dead, for example. Actually, the other way around, our visitation after the pandemic is high. The people have the necessity to come together, to socialize, to interact. Of course, this also with the AI and all the factors that you mentioned, this certainly represents a challenge for a certain concept, for a certain business models. More and more customers prefer to really go for the transaction in the online channels. But we also see that more and more customers and actually very digital native brands want to be physically present into our meeting places. Why? Because they understand that either for economical reasons or for emotional reasons, you need to be present there. Currently, acquiring a new customer might be cheaper to be done physically than in the digital world. Creating an emotional connection might be a much stronger into a physical environment than into a digital environment. Is how you can also partner with the creative, specifically as it's called here, the IP campaigns, where you bring characters from movies or from books, and you create a very exciting and engaging campaigns. We had this with Pippi Longstocking. It's a Nordic character which we brought here and created a very successful campaign. I have seen also in the competition working with that. This is really something which you would not see so often in other places, but I believe this is, but also for adults, can be quite engaging and exciting, and which cannot be replicated so in the same way in the digital world. And that is really one kind of a great example which we experienced this summer here in China, and certainly we're also bringing to more of our meeting places.